he's Muslim like me, so unfortunately I don't have that big smile, so I have resting angry Muslim face, so I can't run for office. But sorry?
Why didn't his rap career work then if he's such a great fan?
I do
like his messaging.
I do political analysis. You can tell me why his rap didn't work. I'm telling you as a politician, if he was not born in Uganda, the morning after he wins that mayoral race, he would be the top of that 2028 primary field that we talk about. People would immediately say he's the guy who should be president.
I think, it's interesting because I always say progressives and liberals cannibalize themselves because they want purity.
Yep.
And I see people getting upset with him because he was on Al Sharpton and he said he would discourage the globalized how do you pronounce it? Intifada phrase. And people are like, oh, see, he's already bowed down. He's already kowtowing to Israel. It's just like, you're in New York City. You need some Jewish people to vote for you. You didn't do that well with black people. You're going to need them as well. Why would you not understand the politics of that?
Yeah,
and I believe he believes that.
No, there is politics to that. Yeah. I would point out, by the way, that even before he shifted a little bit on this position, he was already leading with Jewish voters in New York. The BS smear campaigns were not working, right? You had the ADLs and the Bill Ackmans and the Donald Trump saying, this guy's an anti-Semite, but Jewish New Yorkers are too smart for that. They're like, no, he's our preferred candidate. He has a double-digit lead amongst Jewish New Yorkers. So I don't think he actually does need to shift on this. But if he is shifting on it, fine, on the language, I think we've got to look, first of all, you're right, the purity tests are pointless here. The choices between him and Andrew Cuomo, the choices between Zoran Mamdani, a man who came on my show a year ago when he was polling at 1% and said, if Benjamin Netanyahu comes to New York, I'll arrest him, because there's an arrest warrant out from the ICC. That's one choice. The other choice is Andrew Cuomo, a man who said, hey, Mr. Netanyahu, can I represent you at the International Criminal Court? I'll be your lawyer to defend your war crimes. That is the choice fundamentally on Israel. If Israel is your issue and you're voting on that, even though the mayor of New York doesn't control foreign policy, if that is your big issue, there's no choice, right? It's the guy who said he'll arrest Netanyahu versus the guy who said, I'll be Netanyahu's lawyer. There's no starker choice than that. But look, you're right. The problem is there's a lot of people in the activist class which does... And I get it. I understand. It's a very emotive issue. People don't want to feel like they're being thrown under the bus. I understand why a lot of activists are upset with the change, because there has been this smear that if you say river to the sea, Palestine will be, you're genocidal. That's not at all what people mean by that. But I think you're right. The big picture, you're right. Like the right looks for converts. The left looks for traitors. That has always been the case in my lifetime. The left are the masters of circular firing squads. We turn on each other much quicker than we turn on our actual opponents. And that's always been a problem. That's not new.
So do you
it's depressing, but it's not new.
So knowing that, do you like his chances?
Yes.
Okay.
I do like his chances. And I wish if/when he wins, he was able to run for president, but we have an amendment to the Constitution that says he can't. Although if Donald Trump can run for a third term, Mamdani should run for president.
I don't even know why we're even entertaining that conversation.
Unfortunately, because he keeps saying it.
If Donald Trump runs for a third term, it's over, Mehdi.
I know.
It's not going to be a free and fair election.
I know.
We would be fools to even.
I don't think there will be an election.
Yes.
He wouldn't run an election. He would simply cancel the election, saying national emergency. He's already floated this. But you saw him sitting with Zelensky saying, "Oh, so you don't have elections because you're in a war and an emergency? Oh, so if I had that here, we would be able not to have the." He's already thinking. With Trump, he's always part trolling, part joking, but part serious. And Steve Bannon, by the way, who is a very serious figure, has been very open about the fact that they are working on a plan to keep him in office beyond 2028.
Do you believe in Democrats moving forward?
The big D Democratic Party?
That's the whole...
Not under the leadership of the current folks, no. Okay. I've openly said that Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer should go. They need to stand down. They are not, as you called him, Apak Shakur is not the man for this moment. They are ludicrous in their interventions.